The combination of Labco and Synlab has made the new Synlab Group the market leader in laboratory services in Europe. Combining the Europe-wide network and extensive range of diagnostic tests of both companies, Synlab now offers reliable and local laboratory services in 35 countries. Synlab treats more than 25 million patients a year through an efficient organising system that manages the quality and competence of a staff of about 5,000 professionals all over Europe. In Iberia, Labco runs 48 labs and 255 extraction centres with a staff of about 1,640 professionals. Diagnosis activity has a wide catalogue with more than 6,000 annual cases at centres in Madrid, Barcelona and Porto, including biochemistry, microbiology and biology. Its service portfolio includes everything from cytology to complex molecular tests with NGS and liquid biopsy platforms. Together with GE, Synlab is developing the vision of bringing pathology into the digital age hand in hand with Omnyx, a solution of integrated digital pathology, a project conceived by a joint venture between GE Healthcare and UPMC, combining the clinical experts at UPMC with the innovators at GEHC. With the Omnyx IDP system, GE Healthcare is helping transform the pathology industry by facilitating accurate and timely diagnostics, accessing the right expertise anytime, anywhere, and enhancing lab performance.
We have about 70 pathologists all over Europe, and with digital pathology we will guarantee that each patient, each case can be examined, can be reviewed by the most specialized pathology we have in Europe. That will guarantee that all patients have access to the best diagnostic, and also that we can prioritize all the different cases according to the patient needs. There are also some benefits, and they are not the most important, but of course they are important in terms of increasing productivity by technology and knowledge. But we are really sure that the main benefit is for patients.
Digital pathology represents a clear opportunity to leverage the value of communication between general pathologists and consulting subspecialists, as well as to raise the level of performance in clinical routine. It also facilitates research activities in the pathology service. Omnyx Scanner provides histology professionals with a completely digital environment to review and distribute slides, helping reduce some tasks that were carried out manually before.
The scanner is very easy to use. Just load the glass and trace and it scans on its own. It is really helpful in distributing work to different departments, to each pathologist, and especially for emergencies or special cases.
Omnyx's addition to the process has positively contributed to improving the quality and efficiency in decision-making in each of the study cases.
In the healthcare field, the possibilities offered by digital pathology are huge. As pathologists, our greatest asset is that we base our diagnosis on the knowledge that each one of us has. Being together and sharing this knowledge gives us, as an organisation, a higher value than other organisations where pathologists work in small, isolated groups. First, we organise the distribution of cases by specialty, so that we assign each case to a pathologist who is, theoretically, more suitable to solve it. Even so, when studying a case, doubts may come up. It is in this kind of situation where we share cases. The traditional method is slow and somewhat tedious because you have to prepare material, send it out, write a letter, etc. It is much quicker with this system, and we can see some examples. The case we have here is a case that I wanted to consult a colleague from the group on. We simply digitized the image and put it in a specific file called consultation for the colleague's name. The case got to his work file at his workplace, about 20 or 25 kilometers from here. It popped up and he answered me immediately.
One of the key aspects of the system is the enhanced communication and collaboration tools that give pathologists the ability to easily share complex cases with global leads in pathology.
Agustin, good afternoon.
Hello, Jose. How are you? You received the case I sent you, right? Look, the problem is that the patient has a lobular growth pattern in many areas, but in others it appears to be ductal. I think it might be a mixed type, but since you're the breast expert, I wanted to see what you thought.
Well, I've been looking at this case you sent me yesterday afternoon. It is a case we had doubts about. You asked if it looks more ductal or lobular to me. Well, I've been looking at it, and the truth is that, sincerely to me, it looks like a mixed type of tumour. I mean, it has ductal and lobular characteristics. Does the E. cadherin behave the same?
Yes, look, the E. cadherin is the last antibody you have in the preparation tray. It has a strong positive.
Well then, I think that we consider this interpretation a good one.
Good. Well, if you want, I'll write up the report and we can delete it from the shared file. And that's it. Thank you very much, Jose. Talk to you later. Goodbye.
In addition to discussing cases among group pathologists, in Madrid we cover 12 different hospitals. And in many, we have tumour committees and we have to attend those tumour committee meetings. In this case, since we don't have an internal network in all of the hospitals, we select the case on the work list and share it. In this case, I will share it with myself using my email. I send it to my email, and wherever I am, I can open the case up with a simple click, even on my cell phone, and project it even from my tablet or from a PC.
Digital pathology has given us an essential tool that has been easy to use from the onset, because it produces in a natural way how pathologists work. It allows us to have precise control of cases we have pending, techniques we have requested. It also allows us to manage in real time all of our consultations and see what we have pending at every moment, as if we had the preparations tray, let's say, and a traditional microscope right in front of us. Also, the quality of the images we get from this system is excellent. The calibration is perfect. The resolution from the beginning was very easy to use and just like what a microscope can give us. This is a very convenient tool for a mid-sized hospital like ours. It not only lets us share with colleagues in other places and give and receive consultation without having to wait from one day to the next, but it also prevents transporting preparations, slides or blocks. This is a more direct way. From the beginning, it was something we became perfectly familiar with, and as a matter of fact, we have set aside the microscopes. We still have our microscopes with us, because for us, it is essential to be able to receive and give consultations. For traditional microscopic studies, however, we always prefer the digital system, because it enables us to immediately share and the quality is excellent. In regards to preparing committees and meetings, it is a very easy tool to use. You do not need a work area in the meeting room. You can just share the case through an email that sends images, or actually links to images that are absolutely anonymous and protect patient security with privacy. So we can exhibit and present the case with the same characteristics that we would if we were seeing it under a microscope. The Omnyx IDP solution has been deployed centrally at Synlab headquarters data center in Madrid and configured to be accessed from every link in the Synlab network. From the IT perspective, Omnyx IDP fills the final gap in the electronic image record. Safety and backup of digital images avoid loss or damage of the original samples. Omnyx easily integrates with the other IT systems of the organization, like the corporate LIS.